Nama, welcome to Trading Penny Stocks with HenryCraig. Today, we will continue with creating our watch list using examples from our trading platform. Here on our spreadsheet, there are 7 criteria that we will be using to select penny stocks. When creating a watch list, it is essential to use a stock screener that is effective at locating sub-penny stocks. I prefer to use Stocks to Trade and eTrade as my trading platform, stock screening tools, and charting. Let's pull up Stocks to Trade platform. All right, almost there. All right, and we are in Stocks to Trade platform, and we're at the Screener tab, and I'm gonna pull up the previous day's data, and I'm going to my screener. All right, for today's purpose, okay, so for today's exercise, we'll be looking at stocks priced let's say a penny and 10 cents. All right, we're also looking at big percent gainers, preferably 20% or more. And we're also looking at big volume, preferably 10 million or more being traded on the day. All right, and let's go back to our stock screener and input those criteria. All right, a penny, 10 cents in the price range, and we're looking at least 10 million or more, and we're looking at a price increase of 20% or more. All right, filter now. So from those criteria, we have identified penny stocks. And I'm just gonna quickly switch around these tables. All right, symbol, last price, percentage change, volume, and I'm going to add another column, which is float. All right. So symbol, last price, percentage change, volume, and float. And for the price, I'm just gonna arrange from lowest price to highest price. All right. Let's go back to our spreadsheet and see what's the next criteria on that list. So we're looking to identify or to select penny stocks based on particular chart patterns. And the particular chart patterns that I prefer to trade are as follows. 1, first green day chart pattern. 2, the supernova chart pattern. 3, the stair stepper chart pattern. And 4, breakouts. I'll also go ahead and add a fifth chart pattern, which would be dip buying morning panics. All right, so for today's video, we will be looking at 5 particular chart patterns to select penny stocks for our watch list. All right, let's go back to our stock screener, which is stocks to trade. And here, the very first stock we'll be looking at is MLFB. All right, and we're going to the 6-month time frame. All right, for this chart, you can see that it's a multi-day runner. And it's also displaying the supernova chart pattern. So we will add this stock to our list. Okay. MLFB. All right, let's look at a second stock on the list, ADHC. All right, this chart is displaying a supernova chart pattern. Here you can see to the right, the stock has done nothing over the past 5 months. Little to no volatility, little to no volume. All right, here it's spike, starting the supernova chart pattern. First green day, then a second green day, consolidated, and now it's breaking out to new highs, spiking first green day again, and then a second green day. So we'll add this one to our list, ADHC. And let's move to another stock on the list, GCAN. And we're looking for 5 particular chart patterns: the first green day, the supernova, the stair stepper, breakouts, and opportunities to dip buy a morning panic. All right, here we have a multi-day runner. And within this time frame, we can see that this stock has spiked 3 times. Here for 2 days, here again for 3 days, and now it is spiking for 4 days. All right, this is a multi-day runner. All right, displaying the supernova chart pattern. So I'll add this one to my list. GCAN. All right, next one on the list, OWCP. All right. You can see that in this chart, this stock has spiked several times. 1 day runner right here. And then here it spiked 2 to 3 days. Pull back, and now gradually uptrending, but it's a bit choppy right here. So I'll leave this one out. Next stock, HPMM. Over the 6-month time period, Little to no volatility. Increased volume recently. I'll leave this one off. Let's see what it looks like in the 3 months time period. All right, you could see here it spiked and ran for 4 days, then pulled back, consolidated, and it's now spiking 2 days. It has breakout above previous high. This one could have the potential to break out and spike a 3rd day. Let's go ahead and add it to our list. HPMM. Okay, already on my list. Awesome. All right. Let's move on. ATDS is the next stock. Over the 6-month period, little to no volatility, but lots of trading volume. It's what it looks like in a shorter time frame, 3 months. All right, you could see that the stock is breaking out a consolidation, spiking for 2 days. It could be overextended and create a morning panic for a dip buying opportunity. I'll leave this one off. Let's move on. GRNH. All right, and this one, supernova, pullback, crashing, consolidation, spiking, consolidation. So for this one, this would be a stair stepper chart pattern. But right here, it's choppy here. Even though it's uptrending, it's choppy here. I'll leave this one off. Next stock. SCNA. All right, let's see here. Gradually uptrending. This is a slow mover chart. This is a slow moving chart. It's a stair stepper. It's spiking, breaking out to new highs. This one is choppy. I'll leave this one off. Next stock, PSYC. This one is consolidating, so I'll leave this one out. Next stock, VNUE. All right, this one is a stair stepper, gradually uptrending. Spike here for 2 days, pull back, consolidated, and now breaking out. Breaking above previous high, spiking for 2 days. I like this one. This chart is much cleaner than the previous 3, so I'll add this one to my list. VNUE. All right, so far I have 5 stocks on my list. Let's continue. CBDD. All right, this chart displayed the stair stepper, right? Wherein the stock has done nothing for the previous 4 to 5 months. And it started spiking here. First green day, had 1 day pullback, then spike another 2 day, 3 day pullback, 4 day, right? So this is a multi-day runner right here. And it pulled back, forming the first stair, consolidated for several weeks, had its first green day here, and it's now spiking on a second green day. I like this stair stepper, so I'll add it to my watch list. It could spike for a third day, as well as it could crash on the third day and give me a morning panic, so I could dip buy it on the bounce. And this is CBDD. Beautiful. Next stock. PHBI. No. This chart pattern is a crow. And so it doesn't match any of my preferred chart pattern. Continuously downward trending. Little to no volatility. Let's look at the 3-month time period. All right, so I'll leave that one off. ITOX. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a supernova. Beautiful. Nothing for the previous 4 to 5 months. Little to no volatility, little to no volume. And here comes the big spike. First green day, big volatility supported by big volume. This one I'll definitely add to my list. All right, next stock. WARM. All right, this one is a bit of a snore. Ooh. Spike here. Ran for several days. Downtrend. Spike for a few more days. Downtrend. This one is actually breaking out over previous highs. I'll put this one on my watch list for a breakout. Moving on. All right, a few more stocks to go. Next stock, ASTI. Beautiful. This is a stair stepper chart pattern. All right, first green day here. Starting the first step or first leg. Spike for 3 days. Pull back. Gradually uptrended. All right, having the first big green day right here and now spiking for 3 days. I'll add this one to my list. It seems overextended, so it could create a morning panic for me to buy into the bounce. ASTI, adding to my list. All right, next stock, SNPW. All right, this is a supernova multi-day runner. As I can see, this stock did nothing to the right, to the left for the previous 4 to 5 months. All right, then it spiked right here, having its first green day, gradually uptrending, and then breaking out, exploding to new highs. This one seems overextended and could present an opportunity for it to panic on the next trading day. It could have its first red day, giving me an opportunity to dip buy on the bounce. I'll add this one to my list for a dip buying opportunity. All right, SNPW being added. Moving on. Next stock, GTCH. Right here, you can see that the stock did explode to new highs, but it was unable to keep its gains. Quite possible that it will continue to downtrend. I'll leave this one off. Next stock, SBFM. All right, this one is a multi-day runner, breaking out to new highs over previous highs. Yeah, I'll buy this one for a breakout. SBFM. Wrong one I'm putting there. All right, next stock. Two to go, CLIS. All right, so this one is breaking out. All right, I'll play this one for a breakout opportunity. CLIS. And this chart is actually a stair stepper, just in a smaller proportion. And for a few days, pull back and consolidate right here. Then spike again for 3 days, pull back, and then it's now having its first green day. So this is a stair stepper chart pattern as well as exhibiting a first green day, right? And it's also exhibiting a breakout pattern, multi-day breakout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, multi-day breakout above 0.0438. Even multi-day breakout above 0.0521 as well. So I'll add this one to my watch list. It does display several chart patterns that I prefer. And the final stock on the list is TKOI. And let's see if it matches any of our criteria. All right, this one a bit choppy, but it's a supernova chart pattern. All right, big volatility, big green candle, supported by big volume, significant volume over the previous trading days. So I'll add this one to my watch list as well. And this is TKOI. All right, awesome. So from our stock screener, we had 8 stocks using this criteria of big percent gainer, 20% or more, big volume, preferably 10 million or more. And then from this list, we have narrowed it down to, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So we have narrowed down the list of 20 to 13 using chart patterns. All right. And so from this from this list of 13 stocks, we are gonna further screen. So let's move to our spreadsheet. All right, so we're gonna try to identify if any of these stocks are former runners or recent runners. We wanna also identify what are the news catalysts or SEC filing or press release that is causing the stock to increase in price or causing the stock to increase in volume. We also want to identify if any of the stocks on our list is in a hot sector. Are any of the stocks achieving new 52-week highs? Because that would definitely indicate if the stock will have more potential for breaking out to new highs. So let's look at 3 of these stocks on our watch list to see if they are recent runners. All right. So ADHC, right? You could see it's a recent runner right here, running for 2 days, 3 days, because it crashed on the 3rd day, but it did have a morning gap up. All right, and then now it's spiking, running for 2 days. So ADHC is a previous runner, actually recent runner. All right, let's see if ASTI is a recent runner. Yes, it is. All right, first green day here, spike for 3 days, pull back, and it's now spiking. So so ASTI is also a recent runner. Next stock, CBDD. Absolutely a recent runner. Spike previously for several days, 4 to 5 days, pull back, consolidated, and it's now spiking for 2 days. All right. So those 3 stocks of the 13 are previous runners. All right, ADHC, previous runner right here. ASTI, previous runner right here. And CBDD, previous runner right here. And as you continue down the list, you check to see if they match each of the criteria on our spreadsheet. Are they new? Are they achieving new 52-week high? Are any of the stocks in a hot sector? And what are the news catalysts or SEC filing or press release that is causing the stock to spike? That would require further research. We will end this video here and continue in the other videos on how to plan for trading by creating a trading plan. And in that trading plan, we'll look at the other criteria to continue building our trading plans. Thank you for watching.